Shalom Akim Wagwaf. First and foremost, call Loyim Layah Bashim Yal Shai Bashim Chakwadash. God wants to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings, Shabbat Shalom to all of the tabernacle of David, the for elect scattered all the four corners of the earth. Now, be prepared for a good laugh. This was priceless. As you can see, these little patriotic white nationalist Edomites are all in their feelings. Having all type of meltdowns. This dude melting all over his camera and his feelings. They feel as though, they're rich Edomite overlords. The powers that be, the super rich elite, are pretty much leaving them in the dust, and they're not sharing with them, a piece of the pie. So they feel left out. They feel like they're being left behind, and they pretty much are being left with nothing because everything is being taken. The powers that be, they setting up a new structure, a new infrastructure. They're pretty much finna lead the new world in its future. And these right wing nationalists like this guy, they feeling like it's all being stripped away from them. That old golden era of America, when they had what they wanted, they had, they privileges, they was just, riding off in the sunset, wind blazing, hair blowing in the wind, white picket fence, dog in the yard with the little kiddie pool with the kids playing in it, money in the bank. They hate that shit is pretty much over with. And now you got the super rich elite that's making a change of plans. So this is funny as hell, man. All right, so let's listen to Esau cry like a little bitch. Just listen to him.
Single arm of this crooked.
Hold on, let me adjust the audio real quick. I want to make sure there's no echo or nothing like that. Ugh. All right, let me play it now.
Wicked system is mobilizing to screw me and everyone like me. And no one is coming to save us. And yes, I'm complaining about it. Where's the manager? I want to see the manager. I want to speak to the manager. I have a fucking complaint.
You see how these devils are so used to just having it their way? They so freaking entitled, man. This devil is super freaking entitled. He's just spoiled, just a spoiled bitch complaining. Y'all ain't went through nothing yet. Trust me, y'all ain't been through nothing yet. Or the Lord is just beginning to bring calamity upon you. And it even tells you that in Jeremiah, that the Lord will bring the calamity of Esau upon him. All right, your calamity is just beginning. Jeremiah 49:7, it says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. And, calamity, we know, is pretty much, tragic, a tragic situation. All right, calamity, an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress, a disaster. And it's looking like a disaster for E. The way things are going, he's losing out. His world is it's a big war on the middle class. All right, they're taking away freedom of speech. And we know these devils, they love they love that First Amendment, the freedom of speech. Would like to get out and voice their, complaints. So now, if you speak against the narrative now, you can see you're seen as a right wing conspiracist, a conspiracy theorist, a potential domestic terrorist, a misinformation agent. It's a lot going on. They're giving more empowerment to the freaks, the alphabet mafia, the abominable acronym. Is war against masculinity. So all these things are happening, and Esau, he feels attacked, and he feels like things are being taken from him. So he's melting down. He's melting all over the place. Can't control it. Can't contain himself in his little hissy fit, like a spoiled little child. Well, I understand though, because you losing your world. All right. I mean, if you've been in a home for a while, you've been made comfortable there. You was made to feel like a king there. All of a sudden, the carpet is getting slid from under your feet. Your furniture is being taken out your house. The pictures is coming off the wall. You know, you feel a type of way. That's how these white nationalists are feeling right now. That they're losing their kingdom, to the powers that be, and they don't have a stake in it. Well, hey, you know who to blame, Esau? Who's the head? Who's the first? Who's the chief of your nation? Amalek. Y'all already know what it is. And matter of fact, this same dude, he's actually on Twitter just going in on Amalek. He's blaming the small hats for a lot of what's going on. And really what you see is there is kind of a war between them. Now you got the ones among them that sided with them and sold their own out. So you got Esau selling Esau out, and but you got the elite that are of Amalek, and their wars against the regular Edomite. If they ain't with them ruling over them in the near future and what they got planned out, then they're they're not gonna have any place in society. So they're gonna be placed along with the people that are against the the status quo, the new world order. You see, so this is funny as hell, man, to see this happening. And really what this is division. All right, let's get what Yahweh Shai said. Let me go to Mark 3:24. And it says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. And they know it's downhill for them. They know it's at an end for them. That's why they acting in the manner that they are. All right, just losing their mind. You got Karens acting wild all over the place, and they fit. A lot of them they take it out on Jake. You know, but they're mad. They're mad at their higher ups, their overlords. They wish that they had a stake in the blessing, but Esau being a niggard, he ain't finna share with all you regular Edomites. This is for the VIP section. You know, this is for the top. This ain't for you. So Esau, he's a niggard. He's very covetous. So their fight is because the big piece of the blessing is not being distributed even. So they're mad. Let me get real quick in Apocrypha. Let's go to what was it, Sirach 14? Yeah, Sirach 14 in verse 5, it says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods." And these devils, they're evil to themselves because of the type of covetousness that they have. And they don't care how much bloodshed, they don't care how much people got to suffer because of their own greed. They're hoarding up for themselves in these last days. It tells you that in James the 5th chapter. How ye for you rich men, for the miseries that's going to come upon them, because they tried to store up for themselves riches and gold and silver for themselves in the last days, but they're not going to take pleasure in their goods. As soon as you try to fill your belly, it tells you that in Job the 20th chapter. As soon as you try to fill your belly, the Lord's going to bring that calamity upon you. It says, "There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwittingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness." He try to, throw out all type of incentives, try to come with all these different solutions, like he has a care in the world for humanity and the world in general. But it's all pretty much a wicked agenda that he's carrying out to put himself in a more uh, it, basically to put him in a bigger advantage over the rest of society. You know, to increase more wealth, more riches, to have more control over the world's resources. So there's nothing good that this devil can do. It says, "The envious man have a wicked eye; he turneth away his face and despiseth men, even his own." That's why that's why he's getting so much backlash. That's why these regular Edomites, they're ready to take it there with the super rich Edomite. You know, it says, "A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of his like and the iniquity of the wicked drive up his soul." He just don't care, man. He doesn't have any compassion or anything. He doesn't have a soul because his eye is that covetous. He's got to have it all to himself. It says, "A wicked eye envieth his bread, and he is a niggard at his table." So that's what these Edomites are complaining about. Why you ain't sharing? Why are you taking from us? We're losing, we're losing our blessing. So this is beautiful here, man. Let me play some more of this.
There's my Karen moment. I want to talk to the manager. I'm tired of waiting in line when I know that the line is simply leading to genocide. There's no more waiting in line. I'm going to be listened to. We are all going to be listened to because we are getting together. We are teaming up. We are unifying with other like-minded patriots, and we are realizing that the system's never going to be there for us. And we are sick and tired. We are sick and damn tired of being disparaged, of being told that we are lazy, of being told that we are bad people.
Hey, welcome to the party, homie. Isn't that what y'all used to talk when y'all talk shit about us, talking about Jake? You always told us, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, quit complaining, and quit being lazy. Is that not what y'all used to tell us? Hmm. Now you feeling it. Now you complaining. No, pull yourself up by the bootstrap, Esau. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? You ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and complain like a little bitch. You know your kingdom is going out, man. Just enjoy the last seconds of it, bro. Because after this, that's it. Y'all didn't have y'all ring. Y'all didn't have y'all time. Hey, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Of being told that we're whining about the fact that we are being replaced in our own country, which we actually love, even though it doesn't love us back anymore.
Yep. And now you're being smaller in number now. You know, your population is being reduced because they're importing more nations from different countries into the country. You know, Jake is still multiplying. You got the northern tribes all through here. You see why they uh the governor Newsom, you know, he just signed a bill where it makes abortions cheaper. So you notice they're going to influence these whores to commit genocide on their own race, their own nation, by killing off their seed that's implanted in them. Those are all methods of the devil, man. Basically for population control. And then you got male contraceptives. They coming up with some type of pill to make men sterile by changing his hormones. So these are all tools from Satan. They know that they losing. It's only backfiring.
We are sick and tired of being seen as goyim who can just be sent over to every crooked Hunter Biden oil war that they cook up. We have had enough. We have had enough. We hate your system. We hate being kicked down. We hate watching our lives year by year drift away from us. We hate realizing that we don't have a future. We hate realizing that we don't have a stake in this. And you know what? We're gonna take a stake in this. We are not gonna wait around for a handout. We're gonna take. We don't need a fucking participation trophy. We're gonna go get the statue of goddamn George W. Bush and John Brennan and John Kerry and Barack Obama and every other puppet of this Baker regime, and we're gonna tear them down, and we're gonna melt.
That's right, Esau. You talking that shit now. You talking that shit. There you go. Go ahead, man. Go on and take your kingdom back. There's a lot of Edomites that feel like him too. He's speaking for a lot of right wing, white nationalist Edomites out there. All right, and we already know what that means. All right. Now he's just in his rage. He's just venting. But there's Edomites out there that feel that way because they see what's happening from the top. They see that Biden is a puppet and he's being used by the globalists to institute a new system, a new order that's going to change the course of nature and the earth, and not in a good way. So that sedition is going to happen. Second Ezra 15 and verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another in swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And I can mainly see this with Edomites, man. These Edomites that's feeling like him and just going all out for it. Because they be damned if Esau take the full blessing from them. They've been shortchanged by Amalek. So you see what it is. He's crying like a little bitch, just like how when Esau found out that Jacob supplanted him for the birthright, the blessing, and when he found out that Jacob took it, he wept loudly. He started complaining and crying, begging his father, "Where my blessing at? My brother, he lied to me." The Lord rejected his ass, and you being rejected in your own kingdom. So this is gonna get good, man. This is funny as hell. He's just melting. But I'll let this play a little more. Listen to him whine, and then we'll close out.
The statues. And you know what? It's going to be pure gold for us. You know what? Maybe we'll cut the head off that statue and take it to a pawn shop, get some cash in our pocket. Yeah, that's right. We've had enough. We have had enough.
Fed up.
I am going to work as hard as I possibly can to make the people who have taken this country away from me feel as miserable as they make us. It is personal. It's about revenge now. Demons, you have declared war on us. You want to destroy our lives? You want to wipe Western civilization off the face of the earth forever? Well, you know what? We are going to make your lives miserable too. And that's how it is now. And that's how it's going to be for the rest of our lives. So get used to it, fuckers.
Oh man, I love it, man. Let me get the scripture here. Let's go to Sirach 25 and verse 7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." And this is what we witnessing, brothers and you sisters. These motherfuckers is falling, and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to react to that, man. Are they in a state of quandary? They can't contain themselves. They're losing control because they see what's happening. But hey, our expectation is we're gonna rejoice. It's gonna be joy because we getting ready to get the kingdom. We getting ready to inherit the earth. The kingdom is getting ready to be translated. All right, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of it that follows. All right, so hey, strengthen the faint hands and feeble knees. All right, we got hope, man. This devil, he knows it's over for him. I did a lesson earlier. Okay, Esau knows that his kingdom is finished. They're losing power. They're losing respect. They're losing their influence. The world's coming against them. They're divided. They hate each other. But hey, it's just showing that you, the wicked, you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. So anyway, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom. Let's go.